Today, I will share more on like how do we harness technology, but to parang lessen the conversation, let's not just go into technical. Trust me when I say that every time I step on stage, despite that I've been into numerous speaking engagement, I still get cold feet. I am not really comfortable, and that is why it's so interesting that I get to find myself teaching, and of course, I get to find myself speaking in front of this kind of event. But I think that kind of challenge, that kind of, I could say, unfortunately also, is same with how do we harness technology, especially now that we are in the forefront of a very fast-pacing technology. I always say this, that sometimes, no, kung sa mong natunan 6 months ago, kana siguro dili na ako ang trend in the next 6 months. And that is very challenging, especially on a teacher like me, no? I may have gained a lot of experiences through my education, but it's a challenge for me to keep up always on the technology, especially that again, the trend is so fast and you have to adapt. And that is why the main context of my study is that we harness technology by keeping on adapting to it. No? And throughout my journey as a teacher, I formulated the 3 E's. No? The first one is education. The second one is you have to empower. And lastly, you have to engage your end users. This is somehow a formula formulated to keep on adapting to technology. So first one is you have to have the right education. Way back, I really thought that education is inherently good. No? When you are educated, you can do a lot of things. But I think there is enough evidence na sometimes an educated person is not inherently good. Some people may use their education to take advantage of others, to make bad things, and in that parang spectrum, education becomes not just the ultimate or the significant factor on harnessing technology. That is why we transfer to the second theme, and that is you have to empower. And I believe empowerment in general, that is something that really stood out from education itself. Once you educate, once you empower also a certain student, a certain faculty, or any other members of the community, I think altogether education and empowerment can go a long way. And again, for me, in order for us to perfectly, or at least to harness technology on our good side, we have to both educate ourselves and we have to empower ourselves. Sometimes we get into the challenge, the issue na basin daw, especially me as a data science expert, data science major, I won't say expert yet. Medyo dahil kaayo mga problema, may mga someday, ilisa din itang AI, or sometimes, kapulan nito kung tayo mga estudyante because they rely so much on the generative AI. But I think that if you educate a person, if you educate a certain student and match it with empowerment, then you can actually take generative AI or all other products of AI into good use. And that would be my next E, which is you have to engage your end users. Engagement meaning you do not limit them. Unfortunately, in this generation, I would say also in this university, the And I would like to believe na sa city na to o limit, sa city na to o discourage of people using this kind of technology, mas prone na naman sila into the abuse of it. So instead of limiting our students, instead of limiting these end users, I think it's very important that we engage them. We engage them through education, we empower them through this kind of engagement. And again, that is the whole formula for me on how to properly harness technology. I would like to understand that in computing fields, it's very evident. Marami na yun siya pwede, nagiging mo adapt. And I also want to see a progress on other fields. And I hope that with this kind of empowerment, with this kind of education, with this kind of engagement, we can move forward. We could harness technology not to our own disadvantage, but of course, for kung sa yun ang purpose with the technology, not to keep us discomfort or para hindi kang kapulan, but of course, technology is there to assist us. And I hope that we won't be fearful enough not to access it. So with that being said, thank you so much for coming. I would like to thank also my friends from ITC for really supporting me. And thank you so much.